this project was spawned after a political conversation about whose basic principles to trust. But when the irritation died down, so did the spark. I finally examined my own principles and realized I wanted to take a different path. So instead, here are 7 early influences that explain a little about how I got involved in art. I'm a big fan of comic books, especially cutting-edge or alternative styles. Yeah, I read American Splendor and Jennifer Camper and Weirdo back in the day. But what got me reading comics originally was comics by Wendy Pini, specifically ElfQuest. There, that's my secret shame. A couple of weeks ago, a friend got me a poster for Pini's new series, and I squealed with delight. The first time I sang with other people regularly was at a house jam hosted by my then boss at the Sierra Club magazine, an amazing man named David Gancher, who taught me so much just by osmosis. He was full of humor, love, and irony. This is a song he wrote called The Great, the Near Great, and the Relentlessly Hip. He died about 10 years ago. Sometimes I still miss him. This is the hat that I wear when I play drums for a type of traditional English-American dancing called Morris dancing. Sorry about the yellow lighting. We typically decorate our own hats and make our own bell pads, which are a cluster of bells you wear on each leg to turn yourself into a kind of musical instrument. Thinking about traditional dancing was one of the things that originally got me to consider art graduate school, when I started thinking about the idea of patterns and community. These are pictures of what's essentially my first performance piece. When the Trader Joe's market chain expanded from Los Angeles to the Bay Area, some friends and I were so happy we staged a blessing ritual in the store. At first, the manager thought it was a prank by another store. We went from section to section and sang hymns of praise. The video of this ritual went in my grad school application packet. The next to last art influence is almost a religious icon for me. This is the picture that helped me get through my initial performance art classes. I was very nearly over my fear of public speaking at that point, but it still made me uncomfortable. So I took on the inner persona of the Holy Cow as a kind of shield. The Holy Cow did some pretty weird performance pieces. She's still around if I ever need her. And of course, there's always surrealism. When you care about art, say it with a squid. That's my final basic principle, and I'm sticking with it. Alright, technically it's a cuttlefish, but you know what I mean.